What's going on, guys? It's Icy Watch here. We're gonna do a quick Spacelords review. I recently talking to the devs and stuff on Twitter, so I figured I had some feedback I want to add to this video and get this game out there if you guys haven't heard about it. That's my phone, so excuse me. So yeah. Basically what I'm doing here is, this is the menu. So we go to see all the missions and rewards here. So the rewards I get for playing today, you see I got daily rewards. I believe you get 5 different daily rewards. The rewards I get is XP, gold, and talent points. And today I get a blueprint. So this isn't scripted, it's all off my head. Just going along with it. I get a blueprint, so I'm gonna use Alicia instead of using Genimbra, I believe that's how you say her name. She's in Spacelord that I'm renting right now. I have her on trial, which is another neat feature about this game, is that you could put Spacelords on trials instead of just buying them with the gold that you earn. You see I have 33k gold there. That's used to build new weapons, get new Spacelords and stuff like that. So we're just gonna be waiting for a match here, it looks like. Like I said, I've been talking to the devs on Twitter. I sent them a message telling them how I feel about the game, the things I like and the things I dislike, which I'll probably go over here in this video. If I spot them, it's gonna be easier to call them out, of course. Found a match. And the things I really try to call them out for have been really not too present, I guess. And I was telling them, to be fair, you know, I'm only level 19, which might be a relatively low level. But we'll see if I can spot stuff. In this match too, there was an antagonist, and what an antagonist is another human player pretty much trying to halt you guys. So if you're just playing a regular mission, you have the basic little AI enemies, and then you have an actual human player, if there is an antagonist. If not, then it's just AI enemies. So this is Alicia. I'm showing you guys right now that I'm using her to get the common blueprint to maybe upgrade a shotgun or just get a new shotgun in general. That's why I'm using her and not Genimbra, because like I said, I only have Genimbra on trial. So I'm not sure if blueprints will carry over to when I actually am able to buy her. One thing I do really like about this game is its style. Has unique flair, if you ask me.
I've been watching you from afar. What a joke.
So this is what it looks like when an antagonist joins you.
We know that the enemy is keeping Lycos Dion alive, and that they move him periodically.
Cutscenes always get skipped.
We were too late today.
Lycos Dion.
Occasionally somebody will actually vote to watch the cutscene, but usually always get skipped. Thankfully you go back and watch them again if you want to get caught up on the lore. So obviously it's a third-person shooter, co-op. Her teammates died already, must have fell off. Alicia's ability is that she could jump off walls, and after the double jump or the second jump, she gets to So that's the antagonist right there. Thankfully my teammate came and backed me up. So there was a glimpse of the melee system there. You got it's a rock paper scissors type of thing. You got strikes, grapples, and dodges, and each one beats each one out, pretty much. So a strike will beat a grapple. Grapple will beat a dodge, and a dodge will beat a strike. You see, there's a little bit of my problem. You know, I do have a shotgun, and I punched him. You know, so I felt like that blast after that punch could kill him. But it's just me. I was also telling the devs that they should offer some incentives. Look at that. That shouldn't. Yeah, no. That kind of just irritates me. You know, he should have been dead. But they should add incentives to actually. I don't know. Just like I don't know. Getting kills with your gun, I guess. There is an incentive that enemies do drop ammo. There could be more. Those guys are already weak, thanks to my teammate, so I just melted them there. I did realize that after, like, if you manage to hit all 3 shots with this burst shotgun, enemies will, like, they'll drop. They'll for sure drop. But if you miss one shot, it feels like you gotta hit them with all 3 over again. Grapple kind of has like a homing. It homes in pretty much. Like once you press the grapple button, just triangle. Your Spacelord kind of like locks on, and then they go for the grapple. It happens to me later on in this video. The antagonist, he grapples me, but I didn't think it was gonna have that much range, so I didn't strike. So you can see here the shotgun does have damage fall off. It's super far away, so it only did 4 damage. So it wants you to get close in there. He tried to teleport onto the platform, but it definitely wants you to get in close range with it. But sometimes it still feels like it lacks. But then again, I'm not max level. And neither are my guns, so. I played this game before. It was called Spacelords. It was called Raiders of the Forbidden Planet. And back then it was kind of I don't want to say it was worse than this, but it was heavily monetized. Like, it was in the free-to-play section, but you had to pay for the rest of the levels. And I'm so glad they just went full free-to-play. Because honestly, it's a fun game. See there, these enemies, these are war dogs. thought he was just a regular elite enemy. I didn't even realize that that was the antagonist. But he used his ability. He teleported behind me, and but our teammate avenged us here. To do a wall jump.
I can't do anything if you don't take care of those gunships. Use the turrets against them.
There's definitely one thing I realized, because they have slow and heavy characters, you know. Janimbra is one of them. And she can transform into like I don't know, a wildcat form. I want to say a wildcat. It's more like a wolf or something like that. But she can transform and move faster. And mobility is a huge part of this game, if you ask me. Being able to flow around the arena and keep yourself safe is a huge part. And oddly enough, I feel like one of the tankier Spacelords, her name is Hive, she's not even one of those slow. What happened there? There's this thing called stress in this game, and basically if you're all the way stressed, enemies and other players, antagonists, can see you through the walls. And my character Alicia always has her stress meter full, which means I'm always visible through walls. So he saw me coming, and he grappled me. You know, fair play, can't be mad at that. You see my shotgun just motor tearing through enemies, as it should. It's really satisfying when it does, but sometimes there are just times where it just feels like it does nothing, you know?
The way is clear to the machine room, but the explosion caused flammable gas leaks. Get the fuck out of there now!
So we did a fantastic job on this mission. We're already in the elevator, 13 minutes in usually. Depending on your squad, it could be really tough. I failed this same mission twice before this one. And each time there was an antagonist, so. Just messing around with my teammate here.
Guys, I lost one of the Raiders' signals. Whatever happens, I'll replace them with one of my quadruplets. Huey, Dewey, and Louie will help.
There's an elite enemy right there. You guys didn't see too much of them. But those guys have the ability to one-shot you because they could grapple you. So I kind of recommended to the team. I was like, hey, you know, you guys can make the enemies, the basic enemies, less tanky, or just like make them fodder, like Warframe kind of does, and give the elite enemies some type of AoE buffs. That way, you know, we're already always focus on the enemies, but just give us another reason to. It also sucks getting grappled like you don't see it coming at all. Like, he went for the grapple there, but I struck him, and he keeps dodging my regular strikes. This is what I was talking about earlier, where I underestimated the range of the grab. I knew he was coming from behind me, but I thought I could just keep running and get away. Turn around and strike him, but his grab connected.
Engineers on their way.
Also, kind of wish there was a sprint button. I try to flip up there, but there's no sprint button, and kind of your Spacelord just gradually speeds up. Which is a little awkward because sometimes you do need to, move at full speed, but you have to wait for it.
Impressive.
Right there, he was using his ability, but that leaves him vulnerable, so I'll just sneak up on him and him to grab.
Great job. Transporter overload resumed. Take that. They're sending more engineers.
Right there, that was the antagonist. I underestimated how much damage his pistol does.
The engineers have stopped the overload in one of the reactors.
Those 2 shots killed me. It was insane. Another thing about the heavier characters is that they have poor stress management. It's like, that was an engineer. He shouldn't, I guess, have survived that, but my shots didn't hit. The thing with the heavier characters is that if you move at their max speed, their stress meter fills up, and then once your stress meter is full, you can be seeing through the walls and everything. So you gotta kind of like take cover. If you move in cover with the heavy character, your stress bar doesn't fill up. Your teammate got murdered, yeah, so I'm trying to avenge him. It just gets really hectic over here real quick.
Watch out! I'm gonna have to go for more knowledge for the shuttle soon. Overload at 75%. The engineers have stopped the overload in one of the reactors.
Playing the objective is incredibly important in this game. And once you stop playing the objective, you really put yourself between a rock and a hard place. Yeah. So I evaded, and he did his grab, and that works out for him. Unfortunately. rare weapon. That's why it's so powerful.
All right, let's see how you did.
This review is kind of just off the cusp. No script or anything, just going with the flow.
Hey, not bad at all.
But here I'm gonna get the
Check out
shotgun
what you
soon.
won.
And a bunch of gold. Almost didn't get it. 94%, I almost didn't get it. So now I believe I'm just gonna go into the vault screen. I believe that's what it's called, the vault, where you go and you upgrade your character and your weapons. You level up really easy in this game. I kind of like it.
Yes!
So I need to get to level 21 so I can do the next campaign mission. So now I'm level 20. As you level up, you gain more passive benefits. So here I'm just going over the shotguns. I could build this shotgun here. I do have the blueprint necessary, but I just didn't have enough gold. So I just go over here and just upgrade this shotgun, which is the blueprint I got. So if you get a blueprint for a weapon that you already have, you get to upgrade that weapon and level it up. Which allows you to do more damage or gives you better chances at getting blueprints and more gold after missions, etc. I'm gonna reshuffle the cards here to see if I could get better cards. So I like to do is look for other health benefits or things that just boost my survivability overall. You're getting a lot of the same stuff, so I'm pretty sure leveling up is going to change that. So as you level up, you'll unlock more cards. See there, it takes gold, which you earned quite a lot of, to level up your weapons here. So pretty much this is all for right now. You know, I'll probably definitely come back to this game and keep you guys updated. If you guys like the video, remember to just leave it a like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys for watching. Icy Watch out.